Hi guys, welcome back, Clash Fitness. Now today we're going to be talking about the Garmin Edge 800, okay? And we're specifically going to be reviewing it, so we're going to be talking about whether or not it's worth parting with your hard-earned cash. So it's not a tutorial video, we're not going to go into how to use it or any of the detailed functionality. However, if anyone does want to know that, leave me a comment down below and we can cover that off in a separate video. Okay, so let me unclip this from my bike. So we are talking about this little beauty, the Garmin Edge 800, and it is a cycling computer, okay? So you're not going to be using this for running, you're not going to be using it for swimming, you're going to be using it for cycling, okay? Now, we're not going to talk about sort of what's inside or any of that bullshit. We're going to be talking about what you need to know in terms of this product and whether it's what you're after or not, okay? So first and foremost, it's incredibly easy to use. It's got a touch screen, and it's a pressure-based touchscreen, okay? So what that means is that even cavemen like me that can just stab it in any weather conditions, in gloves, whatever it is, it's not like your phone, it's gonna work no matter what, okay? So you don't need to be worrying about taking your gloves off and fiddling about any of that nonsense, okay? Works in all weather conditions, hot, cold, rainy, all the rest of it, snow, jobs are good, okay? Second of all, it's got a nice large screen. It's not particularly heavy. If you're worried about this type of weight on your bike, then you're either an incredibly serious cyclist and you're probably not looking at this anyway, or you've been looking into too many marginal gains instead of just getting out there and fucking training, do you know what I mean? So don't worry about the weight of it. It's relatively light, but there are lighter ones out there if you're really that bothered, which you shouldn't be. Battery life is around 18 hours, so very, very good. I highly doubt you're going to be doing an 18-hour bike ride, but if you are, there are battery packs out there that can power it for longer. You're probably not going to be riding more than 18 hours though. Let's be fair. If you are, I'd consider getting off and having a rest because you're going to be tired and you're going to fall off. Okay. Anyway, back to the topic. As I said, it's easy to use. You can have up to 10 options per screen. So on here you can see at the minute I've got time, current speed, overall distance, average speed and cadence, okay? But if you did want to have up to 10 on there and you've got incredibly good eyesight because you'd need it, you can have up to 10 fields on there, and it's totally up to you what you want to track. You can hook this up to your heart rate monitor, your cadence sensor, your power meter, and also if you're doing indoor training you can hook it up with your little speed nodule on the back there, and you can have some indoor training. However, I don't think it's particularly that accurate, but it goes off of wheel size and all the rest of it. Now, the main benefit of the Garmin Edge 800 over its counterpart, or its cheaper counterpart, the Garmin Edge 500, is that it has maps, okay? And my number one tip to you guys, if you're buying this, buy the Garmin maps with it, okay? Because if you don't, you're not going to get any of that glorious GPS functionality that you are spending extra on this unit for. You could have just got the Edge 500, okay? And if you're not interested in the maps and things like that, like I'm not that interested in it, get the 500, which is what I should have done, to be fair, okay? So you can get free maps. There's an expandable micro SD memory slot in there. You can get free maps, but they're nowhere near as good as the paid for maps, okay? You're not just going to be able to put in a postcode and navigate your way home or to the local coffee shop or wherever it is that you want to navigate your way to, okay? It's going to give you basic directions and a basic map, which in the cold light of day is pretty unreadable, to be honest. So if you're after maps, which hopefully you are because you're going for the unit with maps and with GPS, spend the extra £50, which is within the bundle when you buy it, and get the Garmin maps. Steve Calclash #1 tip, okay? If you're not interested in maps, then the Garmin Edge 500 will give you all of the functionality that the 800 gives you, but without the maps, and you'll be saving a shitload of cash. So, what can you do with the maps? You can, like I said, if you've got the Garmin ones, you can punch in where you want to go if you're lost and find your way home, or get from A to B, etc, etc. If you've got the free maps, what you'll need to do is create a route, upload it onto the memory slot, put it in, and then you can navigate your way around the route. It's not that easy to do if you've got the free maps, but it can be done with little arrows telling you where to turn, all the rest of it. So for me, in summary, if you are someone that's constantly getting lost or needs to navigate, Edge 800 is for you, and what you need to do is buy the Garmin Maps, the Garmin Map Pack. If you want all of the functionality but without the maps, you go for the Edge 500. Okay, the Edge 500 will give you all of the glorious recording, the quick GPS location, the accurate GPS location, all of your sort of power, your heart rate, all of the fields that this one gives you, which is far more than you'll ever need. The Edge 500 will give you all of that, but it won't give you the maps. Okay, so if you're interested in the maps, the Edge 800 unit is for you. If you want to show off how rich you are or outdo your mate, then get the Edge 800, but that's a pretty stupid way of looking at life. In terms of functional things, it's very easy to clip to your bike. 2 elastic bands, a holder. I've crashed my bike various times with this thing on. It's been through the wars and it's still going. It's been covered in blood, it's been smashed up through no fault of my own, may I add. But it's always lived through it, whether or not that's luck, but it is a hardy unit. Okay, so I'd have no qualms about recommending the Edge 800. If you're thinking about buying it, then absolutely go for it, but only if you're after the maps. If not, the Edge 500 is equally as good. Okay, that's my Steve Kalklash fitness review. No bullshit. As I say, I'm not going to cover any of the minute functionality of the unit, just going to recommend it today. But if anyone does want to know how to use it, what else it does, anything like that, please leave me a comment and we can cover it. Okay, for now, please leave me a like, please leave me a comment, subscribe, let's keep it rolling.